What up, fam? Back again. Week 4. Week 3 is in the books. And again, I got cooked. I'm here with Bill Cosby Plus, getting touched. My co-host again. Please introduce yourself.
What's going on, guys? It's the host with the most, Stephen A. Kitchens in the building. Let's go.
I'm great to hear you back. Sound quality is great. Let's see if we can make this hot. So I will say that the last 2 weeks and now a third week, Tony the Toucher has been the number one player of the week. Please say what you got to say.
Honestly, my good co-host Kareem, I'm not surprised. Every week they're competitive. They go head to head in practice, and it's showing on the fields on Sundays and Mondays. So I'm not surprised at all.
I already got beat by you, so I'm not even going to say shit. I'm just going to be mad about it. But let's give acknowledge to week 1 winner. And he was the top dog of that week, which was Sam. He scored the most in week 1, even though the unit took it ever since then. But in week 1, he was number 1. What you got on that?
Week one, French Road Performer of the Week. I respect it. You don't really know. Everybody's just filling each other out. So I call it a fluke, but he's number two on the leaderboard. So we shall see.
And that's where we gonna take it to. You being number 1, him being number 2, Beaver Boys is number 3, and Big Dog 313 is number 4. We ain't talking about nobody else because y'all the only ones that's 3-0. So top dogs are nothing. Second place is the first loser, is what they say. So since y'all 3-0 right now, I give y'all your respect, give y'all your props. So congratulations to y'all for this week. We're gonna see who get the best record of the season. What you think?
I don't think it needs to be said. All you gotta do is look at the screen. You see what it is.
Yes, and Pee Wee Hormones is definitely at the top, staring at me egregiously and making me feel very uncomfortable. So I will just go
Is
ahead and
it fair
switch
to
to
say that you're a bottom?
the. It is not, but I'm not trying to touch anything that you got to offer. So I'm just going to
Just
continue to be
curious.
uncomfortable. But I'm gonna go ahead to these games. Let's check out this week's matchups that just went on. So we all know that last week you made some calls, right? You said who was gonna be doing what, right?
This is true. I must admit, I'm a man. I can stand on my word. I went 2-5 on predictions. I sucked, and we gotta give something to KC to win. He need a moral victory. He went 5-2.
Moral victory. Okay. I think it was a little bit more than that. I'm not saying that I'm better than you at this stuff, but I'm saying that
Skip, come
time
on,
will
Skip, Skip.
time will tell. Okay? Time will tell. All right. So let's go ahead and call these next games for this next couple of weeks. Okay. Let's first acknowledge our winners from week 3. All right. Then once we acknowledge our winners, we're gonna get right back into it. And you will see where you are, and I'm gonna see where I am, and we're gonna see who win in the end, which is probably gonna be me as usual. So first up was me. Motown Monsters versus Kramer. 107.44 to 116.30. This was a hard loss for me because I was looking at the screen, waiting for my win to just kiss up, and it never did. I got beat. I lost. Congratulations to him. What you got on it?
Uh Mooney was not money, and it hurt you in the end. Sorry.
And it did. So he got me. I'll take my losses like a man and go ahead and get to him and let him be. All right. So next up, we got Wolverine Country 120.50 to OJ Mustard's 112.12. So Wolverine Country takes it away. Congratulations to him. What you got on that?
This was one of the only victories picked. Thank you, Lamar, for showing up.
And I
That's
think
all I
that,
got.
and if Lamar didn't show up, it would. I mean, it wouldn't have made no difference. You know why? Because Lamar was on the losing team. I'm not sure if you was paying attention. but Lamar lost. Okay, OJ Mustard got beat.
This is crazy.
So
That makes sense. No wonder why. This is why I'm 2-5.
yes, this is exactly why you 2-5. You have no clue who plays on any team. So let's keep it
I
moving.
don't care about you guys. I'm sorry. I'm focused on the championship here. I'm sorry.
All right, well, you take the next one. Bottom shelf brews and Tony the touches.
Oh man. Only the touchers TDT played? He had a game?
TDT had a game.
I thought okay. Well, I don't know where you want to start. He's he got a beautiful team. The lead guy is Hurts. He's doing his thing. A lot of people in Philly. It's a tough crowd in Philly, and he's showing up. He's showing up and showing out.
Well, Jalen Hurts definitely put the Hurts on the bottom shelf brews this week. 142.40 to 97.42. That's a terrible showing for the bottom shelf brews. I was with him this week, eating chicken wings and watching football on Sunday and watching him get monkey stumped. So he ain't had too much to say. Talk about he ain't know what to do with his team. So, if you don't know what to do with it, that's how you end up on the damn bottom shelf. That's all we can say, right? Well,
Sorry to hear that.
let's check this next win. House of Cards 137.36 to the Almighty Scumbags 87.78 points.
House of Cards, they're a little bit of and return watch. When anytime you can get 16 points from your defense, lose.
16 points on defense and lost? Oh no, he won. Oh man, you're
Right.
breaking up. You're breaking up. Say that again.
Yeah, he's on my radar now. Now that he's undefeated still, and anytime you can get 16 points from your defense, you're definitely gonna come away with a victory.
Okay, well, I agree with you there. 16 points from defense is definitely big, but I think he could have came in with no player and still won this game against the almighty scumbags, given that they only got 87.78 points. I think I farted more points than that in my sleep. Okay, not a great showing for the almighty scumbags. But you know what the scumbags got that I don't got? A fucking win. Okay, they
What's
have a
that?
win. It's sad. Okay, I
Mm,
don't got no win. So to them, again, kudos to you on your win, but it wasn't this fucking week. You got trashed. All right, next up, the Bieber Boys versus I Don't Have 4 or 9. You want to do this one?
I don't have 4-9. Should be I don't have 2 or 3 wins. They need to change this name of the team. Shout out to the Bieber boys. They showing up.
They definitely are. 104.70 to 98.94. Bieber Boys takes the win, and I don't have 4 or 9. Looks like he don't have 4 or 9 players on his damn team getting whooped up. Okay. But again, guess what he got that I don't got? The fucking win. It's bullshit. Okay? Less points, but more wins. So what can you do, right? Big
Stuff.
Dog 313 versus Detroit 6 the next game. Big Dog 313 with 105.48. Detroit 6 with 79.90 points. That's terrible.
Big Dog talked a lot of shit in the chat this week for being 3-0. He needs to be happy that Detroit 6 is the Verizon Booty Eater of the Week, or he wouldn't have that victory.
He would not. I think a bunch of the losers from each of this week could have beat him. So I mean, he 3-0 though. So you get the right
He's 3 and
opponent
0.
and you get them right weeks. I guess the rest really just doesn't matter. So congratulations to
True.
him on his big win. He's 3-0. He's one of the top 4. So you can't take that from him. And Detroit
It's
6 is
true.
at the bottom with me. Okay. So far at the bottom that even though he don't got no wins and I don't got no wins, I'm not as far fucking down as he is. So that's terrible.
Come on, Detroit 6. I'm rooting for you.
And then we got Bad Boys versus the Blue Steel. Bad Boys 132.86 win over Blue Steel 91.16. And he's sitting at 13. So Blue Steel is down at the bottom as well with 0 and 3. And this is our last year's champion. So what you got on this one?
Blue Steel, I just got to tip my hat to good coaching. Being able to start Mariota, not only because you don't have a choice because your star is out, but rolling with him and getting big production from your tight end proved to be the good choice this week.
It sure did because Tannehill went off. I mean, he got 28 points out of the gate, but the rest of Blue Steel team let his ass down for sure. Those other scores alone, I mean, Harmon got 0.7 points. Okay, he didn't make one. This motherfucker didn't scratch a yard. So when you don't scratch a yard, there's nothing you could do about that. You're gonna take an ass whipping on that one. But for to Bad Boy's point, he got 132 points. That would have beat a lot of people this week. So him at 1 and 2, we need to be keeping our eye on that. That looked like a champion in the making. What do you say?
I think we're not worried about what you're talking about. 132, he wouldn't have beat. He's not nowhere near on the race.
Yeah, what's your lowest score of the season so far? I don't think it's one. It's less than 132, is it, or is it?
Yeah, week one, everybody was happy to be on the team. They was happy to be signed. We scored a measly like 124. So
Hey, well there it was. So all right, well we know who our booty eater of the week is. We know who our champion of the week is. Congratulations to the champ, which is you, dumbass, and to our booty eater of the week. Just keep on eating booty at the bottom. And let's go to week 4. Let's talk about our current picks because last week you were what 2 and 5 on who was winning and who was losing.
yeah, and I must say that this week I was going with my heart. I was going with out of spite. This week I'm taking it serious. I'm picking the people that are going to win. I got them on a comeback.
Okay, well let's go with the first game of the week then. It's me, Motown Monsters versus Wolverine Country. You know I'm not going against myself, so this is your only one that you may get if you get it. So me, I'm taking me again, and I do feel like I have a great chance because I switched up some stuff on my lineup. I'm ready. Even though I'm slated to lose right now, 99 to 108, I still think my team might be able to pull it off. We got a good week ahead of us. So I'm taking me versus Wolverine Country. Who you got?
You can switch up your lineup. You can draft a new team. It doesn't matter. Even though Wolverine Country is starting Hawkinson, I'm still going with him.
Okay, well there it is. You got Wolverine Country, I got Motown Monsters. Let's go to the next one. Kramer versus Bottom Shelf Brews. Who you got?
For Kramer and Bottom Shelf Brew, I'm definitely going to have to take Ike on this one and go with Kramer.
I'm taking Bottom Shelf Brew. You know why? Because I almost beat Kramer last week on an accident. So if I can almost beat him on accident, I'm pretty sure Bottom Shelf Brews can beat him on perfect. They both 1 and 2, and he
How
already
is it an
slated to lose.
accident?
Huh?
How do you win on accident?
How do you win on accident? Put the wrong people
You
in
were
and
trying
still
to beat
almost
him.
win.
That's bad. That's bad coaching.
Hey, yeah, it was. It was terrible on my part. I take all responsibility for my losses. And
Come on,
who you got?
Kramer. Don't
So
let
you
me
got
down.
Kramer. I got Bottom Shelf Brew. We're going opposite again. All right. OJ Mustard versus House of Cards. Who you got?
OJ Mustard versus House of Cards. I believe this will be one of the two games of the week. This is a very important game for OJ. Who? Ah, Amon St. Brown. He's banged. Kittles. You don't know what you're going to get. I got to go House of Cards.
Going House of Cards, huh? Well, he got that Steelers D, and I'm not going against St. Brown yet or Lamar Jackson. I think they both got shit to prove. So I'm gonna take OJ on this one.
I like to hear that.
All right. Next we got Tony the Toucher. And I don't have 4 or 9. Who you got?
Um, I talked to a good friend. He's the Kanye. I'm the Drake. We're friends, but we're rivals. We're both chasing the goat. He told me he gave me a couple tips on how to beat this guy, so I definitely got to take myself.
All right, well then it's gonna be you. I'm gonna take you because I don't trust 4 or 9 because he don't got that many players on his team that's worth anything. So I gotta get with
Don't
you
jump
and
on the
say that
bandwagon now.
4 and 9 gonna get touched. Right along with the rest of us. Next game up, we got Almighty Scumbags versus Big Dog 313. Who you taking?
As I stated in the beginning, I no longer got a bet with my heart. I can't be biased. Almighty is 1-2. Big Dog is undefeated. That being said, I'm going with Almighty.
Oh, okay. Did
Fuck
not
yeah.
expect that. Did not expect the switch up at the end. Um, based off of what I see though, I do not trust Mitchell Trubisky, as I've said before. I'm gonna go with Big Dog 313. Patty Mahomes still got a lot to prove, and my homie may do it this week. So I'm gonna take him.
He's definitely been underachieving.
So next up, Beaver Boys versus Bad Boys. Who you got?
Bieber Boys versus Bad Boys. The battle of the boys. I gotta go with the Bad Boys. His back is against the wall.
Oh my goodness. You gonna go with the Bad Boys.
I need these people to knock these people off so I can stay where I'm at.
Hey, will you be you and go strong with his 1 and 2 and Marcus Mariota? Because I do not trust Marcus Mariota either. Okay, he got a questionable McCaffrey, he got a questionable Jay Myers, and he got the Eagles defense. I'm taking the Beaver Boys. Josh Allen, he can
Fly,
probably
Eagles,
win this by
fly.
himself. So I'm gonna take the Beaver Boys. And last game of the week, Detroit 6 versus Blue Steel. Who you got?
This is the game. If you gotta cut the grass, you gotta do laundry. You want to take your kids to the movies. This is the game you do anything that you gotta do. No one cares. No one's watching. And even still, I'm taking Detroit 6.
And you know what? Based off of what I'm seeing with so many questions, he don't even got somebody in the slot. And I know he be watching these things. Oh, he better set his damn lineup for real. But geez, if he set his lineup, Blue Steel would be okay. He got a pretty decent squad. Just because he got Herbert as a quarterback. I don't know. Kirk Cousins. This is a hard one, but you're right. Nobody really gives a shit. Um, I'll take Blue Steel just for the fun of it. I think this is gonna be my other loss or my L of the week, but I'm gonna take Blue Steel.
It's a big week for me to come back.
Yep, big week for you to come back, but I should be 6. I should be 5. I was 5-2 last time. I'm gonna be 6-1 this time because I plan on winning my game, and then that means should be. I think we took opposites, right? So you should be 1-6 next week. So we'll see at the end of it, but I'm pretty sure that I'm right and you're wrong as usual. And I should get my first win, and then you really gonna hear me talk some real mad shit on the weeks coming.
You're running out of time. It's a lot of undefeated teams, so almost you're 3 games back. That's kind of tough. That's a
All
good
I need to
deficit.
do is make it to the 4th spot, so that or 6 actually, because we got 6 in the
You
playoffs this
six,
year.
six.
If I make it to 6, I'm in the playoffs, and all I gotta do is show my ass at the playoffs. That's all that matters. So
That's
keep
true.
talking till
This is
I'm in
true.
number 2, and then in number 1. That's all I'm saying.
This is true.
Well, that concludes our day, and we have picked all of our teams and said what we had to say. All y'all motherfuckers better set y'all lineup or get washed up. What you got, co-host?
Appreciate everyone out there. The fans have been really been tweeting the show. We've been trending. And until next week, Stephen A. Kitch.
All right. Peace.